Hello, all my beauties. Welcome back to my channel, Angelic Beauty Products. I wanted to first apologize for my appearance. I just wanted to tape this quick video, and I'm not in the mood to get pretty and put on makeup. And you see I got my little half eyebrows on. Look, that's just the way it is. This is me first thing in the morning, but it was on my mind to add a playlist to my overarching channel, which is Angelic Beauty Products. But this playlist is going to be about parenting, because it's something we all talk about. We all have our own thoughts and ideas and perspectives on what a parent is or what a good parent is, and we hear it all the time. Oh, such and so was a bad mom or a bad dad. So I just wanted to create this playlist just to offer some of my thoughts and get the discussion going on what parenting is all about. First and foremost, let me say this. In my opinion, there's no such thing as a good parent or a bad parent, just like there's no such thing as a bad kid or a good kid. We all make certain decisions, and it's based on the decisions we make. Sometimes we might make a good decision, we might make a bad decision. Sometimes we have bad behavior, sometimes we have good behavior, but I don't think anyone's perfect 100% of the time. I don't think that there's any such thing as a perfect parent outside of God. And real quick before I get into it, I just wanted to let you know I'm playing Justin Timberlake and T.I. in the background, their song Dead and Gone. I like this song, and it reminds me of what I was going through mentally and emotionally when I was pregnant, because the old Angel was dead and gone. It's like it's a new day. This is some new stuff for me. So I just did want to give that shout out. So first and foremost, parenting 101. And my first video, I'm getting some messages in the background, sorry, but there's no such thing as a good or bad parent. I want to make that clear. I have made mistakes. I'm not a perfect mother, but I'm always striving to do my best off of my experiences and the information that I have at the time. And I think that's really the best, one of the best things we can do, is to try and make it to another day being a parent. And this is for moms and for dads. That's really the bottom line, is all you can do is do your best and let everything else fall by the wayside. You got to cast your cares on Jesus. So again, this is just my personal tips and suggestions. I'm not a parenting guru. I'm not. But this is just some tips and suggestions, and maybe it can help your parenting experience. So first things first, number one, I gotta advise you to follow the Bible. It says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and all his righteousness will be added unto you. And that's in Matthew 6:33. So in seeking him first, when I was pregnant, I prayed over my child on a daily basis, just literally laying it out there. I know that there's some things I'm not going to know how to do. There's some knowledge that I don't have. And, you know, I just pray that God take over to supplement everything that I don't have, or everything that I don't do, or all of my bad decisions that I'm going to make as a parent. I pray that God, you know, intervene and provide that supplement on my behalf for my child. That's the first thing you can do as a parent. And this is for people at any stage of parenting. Like I said, I prayed over my child every day when I was pregnant. I still pray over her every day. But whether you're pregnant, whether you have a 2-year-old, whether you have a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 30-year-old, if you have a 60-year-old child, begin praying over that child every day. And they don't have to be with you physically. You can be praying love over someone from a distance. We all know that. Some people we have to keep at a distance for our own sanity, but you can still pray for them. So regardless of what stage you're at in your parenting, I would suggest now, today, Start praying blessings over your child. Start praying favor over your child. Start praying love, the blood of Jesus over your child. Wherever you're at, wherever they're at, wherever you are in your parenting journey, pray daily without ceasing. Pray in your heart. You ain't even got to pray out loud. Just get it done. Just pray. So, secondly, I'm looking at my notes. Secondly, the Bible always also says, train up your child in the way that he should go, and it will not depart from him. And that's found in Proverbs 22:6. I'm looking again at my notes. Proverbs 22:6. But I believe that that's true. Train up your child in the way they should go, and it will not depart from him. So what I take that to mean as far as parenting is, again, regardless of what stage you're at in your parenting or how old your child or children are, start taking them to church. Start praying with them. If again you're in a long distance from your child, pray over the phone with them. If they're still living in the house with you, pray before you eat dinner at the dinner table. Pray first thing in the morning with your child. Train them on how to pray. Train them on how to read the Bible. Train them to go to church every Sunday, at least. You know, if you can't make it to Bible study, I know most Bible studies I've been to are like Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights. Try taking them to Bible study on Wednesday. You know, start getting them to fellowship with people about things of God. When you're making parenting decisions, anything like when you get your taxes, you want to buy a big flat screen TV for the living room. Train your child. Bring them in and pray about it. Pray about it with your child first. I know they want that big screen, but, you know, train them to start praying over these issues. If they're being bullied in school, have you prayed about it? Oh, such and so took my boyfriend. Have you prayed about it? Start getting them in tune with the higher power, because my thing is, this is what I always think. One day, I may not be here. I might not be here. I might die, and my daughter is going to have to know how to get through life without me in it. But I feel that as long as she has Jesus, as long as she has God, as long as she has a Bible, knows how to pray, she will be taken care of. Regardless of what happens to me, I could die tomorrow. I could be gone. But I know if my daughter knows how to pray and read her Bible and go to church, and she knows God, who is her source for all things. As long as she can go to him and tap into that source, she gonna be all right. You know, all the money in the world ain't gonna take care of your child. You can set up bank accounts for your child, trust funds, and give them money and give them gifts and all this other kind of stuff, but that might run out. But what won't run out is Jesus. Period. So another thing I wanted to talk about is, you should be thinking about what kind of adult you want to raise, especially if you're pregnant or if you have, you know, a small child. You need to be thinking not about putting barrettes in her hair and, oh, I'm gonna take her to church and she gonna be wearing dresses and he gonna be so cute, he gonna be so fine. No. What kind of adult do I want to raise? What kind of woman do I want this little girl to be? What kind of man do I want this little boy to be? Because really, at the end of the day, that's what's important. I mean, them looking cute in they Easter Sunday dress, that's fine and dandy, but what are they going to contribute to society when they turn 18? When they turn 18, are they going to know how to pay a bill? Because who's going to pay their bills for them? If you die and they turn 18, how are they going to know how to pay a bill? Do they know how to clean their house? Do they know how to wash dishes? Do they know how to do laundry? Do they know how to get a job and keep a job? Those are the type of things that you want to instill in your child. Those are the values you want to instill in your child. Not, oh, well, you got to be wearing this and you got to be rocking that. Because if you wearing this and rocking that but can't pay, but don't know how to pay a light bill, you're going to be wearing this and rocking that in the dark. That's not cute. That's not cute. You need to raise your child to be an American citizen, a productive American citizen. Pay taxes. Get a job. A 9-to-5 job. Not swinging from a pole. Not, you know, teaching your little 5-year-old girl how to twerk on a YouTube video or on a Vine. Train her and teach her how to wash some dishes. Does she know how to take out the trash? If there's no man around, who's gonna take out the trash for her? Is that Vine video gonna pay her bills? So those are the things that I was thinking about, like I said, when I was pregnant. What woman do I want to know when she's 18? Who is she going to be when she's 18? When she's 25? Who is she going to be? What is she going to know how to do for herself? I have a daughter, but if I had a boy, it would be the same thing. What would he know how to do for himself? Will he know how to cook? There's a lot of men out there who act like they need a woman in their life because they can't cook. You better figure it out. Or you're going to be eating ramen and cereal. Especially if you get with a woman like me, because I'm not finna be in the kitchen cooking for you every day. You got me twisted. So that's one of the things you should be thinking about. Also, as you're progressing, as your parenting journey grows and as your child grows, you should daily be doing what you can to move your child toward that goal. So at this point, you've prayed over your child. At this point, you're taking your child to church. At this point, you've already considered what kind of adult you want that child to be at 18 years old. So now every day, you got to wake up and inch your way to that goal. That's my job every day I wake up. What can I teach her today that's going to help her down the line? And I'm not saying, you know, parenting has to be super serious all the time. I mean, there's times that me and her, we just chill. We watch TV. She has free time to play video games and play outside with her friends, and all that is fine and dandy. But at the same time, I need to instill some portion of a value into her today. What am I teaching her about life? How am I helping her meet her potential for who I want her to be at 18 years old? Keep it progressively moving forward. And I know it may be a lot for people who don't have no kids and they pregnant with their first child. They like, what is she talking about? But I'm telling you, this has helped me a lot. This has helped me a lot. People are always talking about my daughter. She's so mature. She's so well-spoken and well-behaved and all that stuff. And again, I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent, and I'm definitely not any sort of parenting guru, but these are just tips and suggestions. So like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. And as far as this parenting 101, what do you think is a good place to start to become a better parent? No such thing as a good parent, no such thing as a bad parent, but what do you think is a good place to start to become a better, more effective parent? God bless.